This body of work started a few years ago. I have been investigating and exploring the ideas of colonialism and Victorian colonialism in particular. And this work came to me from reading about the Arctic and the boundaries that are being created around the Arctic from all different sides. And because I've been very interested in colonialism and personally my own immigrant experience as a immigrant from India, I was wondering why I felt so nationalistic about the boundaries that are being placed on the Arctic. And so it really got me interested in exploring what the Arctic is and icebergs and things like that. I've never been there, never seen an iceberg, so I started making imaginary icebergs. I started just making templates and doing tons of watercolors and things like that. And so I started placing boundary lines around the work. So there's a lot of lines in here that represent boundaries. And during that time of a few years while I was creating the work, and still am creating the work, I read a lot about Arctic explorers, the historical Arctic explorers. And with their exploration came a lot of sketchbooks, their own personal sketchbooks with their own map making. And a lot of the lines and drawings on these watercolors that you're looking at right here, these are actually pathways that these explorers took across the tundra, across the landscape. There's also a lot of patterns in the watercolors and some of the paintings, and these also represent my ideas of the colonial stamp of ownership that is being created in the Arctic. So this body of work is very political. It represents, like I was saying, the boundaries encroaching on the Arctic, but it also represents my own personal identity with the land, and that's really what I have been exploring in the last few years. As an immigrant to Canada, living here for many, many years, I have a great identity and great love for this land, and I've really wanted to explore that, and so I've been doing a lot of painting and video making and installation around that idea of what my identity is. And sometimes I feel like because I'm a visible minority that people might not think I have such a strong identification with the land. And that kind of makes me sad and angry. And so a lot of the work has to do with that. This particular work that we're looking at right now, though, is about the Arctic and political identifications.
Yeah, standing, yeah, surf. So this spot.
So you're working on this library.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm going to start from there, but I'm going to make
That's how I need to worry about my kids right now and not worry about this shit, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm finishing up my third year of this research, I think, and I'm going back to school. And I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot from doing this. It's been a great, intern sort of decision for me to move forward. And so I don't
They probably found, exactly, they probably found somewhere cheaper, and I think I just were like, that's way cheaper, and they don't care about the damage. Even way cheaper. Probably still here at 2 in the morning.